Yeah. Hi, Brent.
Hi, how are you, Robert? My name is Brent, and I'm from Vancouver, Canada, and just like to share a little bit about my trip to Soller and my first experience here, actually. And first of all, would like to mention how good a time we've had here, but how the experience of arriving here was so good. The owners, Robert and Maria Landreth from Soller, and their fine little cottage here, the Casita, the Relaxing Casita, is everything we thought it would be and more.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. And our arrival here was made equally inviting in that when we arrived, we were met and taken to the local grocery store here, which was great, and allowed to pick up some of the items that we would need here, and we were told what we would probably require, and given a little tour of the town and how to navigate the roads. And my first time traveling here, of course.
This was your first time to Mallorca, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it was, and it required a little bit of getting used to the narrow streets and understanding a little bit about the etiquette, or perhaps lack thereof from time to time, well, mainly on my part.
Oh, it's a small town, isn't it?
Yeah,
A small local village.
yeah, and but beautiful, and so that was our arrival, and then upon arriving here at the Casita, we were blown away by its surroundings, and the view was incredible, and as was the environment, the birds, the goats, and everything that was described on the website was there, and more. The orange trees, the lemon trees, the backdrop, the mountains, and the name is the what is it? The Tramontana?
Oh, Tramontana Mountains, yeah.
Tramontana
Mountain
Yeah.
range that goes across the island, yeah, from
Yeah,
end to end.
fantastic, beautiful. Of course, the illumination in the evenings of that range, and the colors, just mind blowing. And
Mediterranean light.
oh yeah, fantastic. And
you took the little wooden train? Did you get a chance to do that?
no, we didn't take the wooden train. We talked about it, and in fact, we found ourselves walking more than taking any of the local transports,
yeah.
and that in itself was great. There are a couple of little towns nearby, Binarash,
yeah.
Binarash, and
Fornalush.
Thank you. Next time I should spend a little more time here so I could say those words. But the towns were beautiful. They were within walking distance, and they provided even more to what Soller has to offer here, which in itself was fantastic. The people we found very friendly, and for that reason we would find ourselves coming back here, and not only back to Soller and the surrounding area, but other places on the island which we found fascinating and just as enjoyable. But this truly was one of the nicest places that we stayed on the island. And
you mean the actual house?
The actual house.
Okay.
And with your help, coming and talking to us and explaining some of the local attributes of the area, the trails, and that's how we found our way to the two little towns nearby, and some of the other sites, some of the local restaurants. It was very helpful, and you don't get that a lot of times when you go to places and you want to rent, and you may find yourself arriving and never meeting the owner, and so that was a special thing for us. And the surrounding area here, the casita itself, first of all, is really, really nicely done. It's very functional. It's got everything you would need. All of the amenities here that one would ever hope for, and very clean. It's well lit. Like I said. All the more reason for us to return to this casita on our next trip. So we'd like to thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you, Brent.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.